So Ricky, this weekend is going to be a break from the league as we go to play Maybole in the Cup. What's your thoughts, ahead of that game?
It's a game that we're looking forward to. Obviously the first round, it's going to be a challenge. It's an away fixture to a team that's a couple of divisions below us, so that comes with its own challenges obviously. So, but it'll be a good game definitely. I really enjoy playing in this cup. Hopefully we do well in this cup this year, but we need to get across the line on Saturday. So we're obviously in tonight and preparing for that.
And in this competition, we go into it in the first round, and for anyone that doesn't know too much about the South Challenge Cup, could you give it a quick explain to what it is?
Yeah, I mean it's a cup that all the teams out with the top 4 divisions, the SPFL, are involved in, from Lowland League, no Highland League obviously for geographical reasons, but Lowland League, and then all the West of Scotland, East of Scotland teams all the way down the pyramid ladder. So it's an exciting cup to be involved with. We got to the semi-finals a couple of seasons ago. Last year we got put out with Troon. For those who were with us at that particular point, Troon deserved it on the day, that's for sure. It was one of our poorer performances last year. I was bitterly disappointed by going out the cup, but that's what sometimes the cup does. We'll be up against it on Saturday as well. But it's a very good cup for our level of football to be involved in and do well with.
Reflecting on our performances in the last couple of seasons, obviously a few wins under our belt last season before that game against Troon, and the year before that semi-final, a really exciting game against Spartans. And this competition will run pretty much throughout the entirety of the season. So obviously just starting off in the first round now, but how good opportunity is it to get on a run? Yeah,
well, it's a showcase cup at our level of football, and any cup run, obviously the biggest cup in Scotland is the National Cup, the Scottish Cup, which we want to do well in. But this one, I would say, is a good second place in terms of cups for that. So it's normally well attended, it's well thought of. Like I say, the amount of teams that are in it makes it a cup that it's very difficult to progress in. But that year we got to the semi-finals, we had a home tie against Spartans, and it was a really busy night on that night, good crowd, a lot of local supporters coming down, fans from Edinburgh coming across. So that was the year Spartans won the league as well, and they were treating that obviously very seriously, and they got to the final and they won it that year, I'm pretty sure. So it's a cup we want to do well in every cup that we play in. This week it's this particular cup, so we're going to plan, prepare properly for it. There's no way I take any cup lightly. We're going to be as strong as we possibly can, and we'll play a team that will be relevant to what I think the game's going to look like.
And do you have any quick updates as well on fitness of the squad and a few niggles in and out recently?
Yeah, there's a few niggles, we have a few of them. Zach Butterworth's got a little bit of a niggle still with his hamstring, but he's a possibility for Saturday. Lennon Walker's the same, so we'll see how they are tonight, and we'll make a kind of educated view on them come Saturday morning, I think. So we'll give them till that time. But to be honest with you, I'm happy with the squad where we're at. We've actually had quite a few injuries, niggles, as you said, over the last few weeks since the season started. Really, we came through pre-season really well, and then it got to the point where we're at now, where we've got a few niggles. So that's part and parcel of being involved in football and making decisions. But I'm comfortable with any player that I put in on Saturday to go and do the job.
And on Maybole as well, a team that play a couple of divisions below us. What have you been able to find out about them ahead of this game then?
Yeah, I mean, I know kind of the way they play, I know their set-up generally, but that might change always. I'm really going to focus more on ourselves, but they're mid-table in the league that they're playing in. They play in the West of Scotland Division 1, which is a decent league. There's some good teams in that. So it's going to be a tough game, absolutely. It's one of those games that on paper we are obviously favourites because we play a couple of divisions higher, but that means nothing to any, and we've played teams that are higher than myself, and it doesn't really mean too much on the day. As soon as that whistle goes, we've got to go and do the basics really well. We've got to win the battles, get the ball down and play the way that we want to play, and try and dominate as much as we can, but we won't get it all our own way, that's for absolute certain. So we need to be ready to defend properly and take our chances when it comes.
Thanks, Ricky.
All right, cheers.